Hi, what's going on YouTube? My name is Ken and this is my friend Edward. Say hi Edward.
Hello.
Okay, so welcome back to another interesting video from my YouTube channel. Yay! Yay! Yay!
So what are we gonna do today?
Okay, so in today's video topic, we are going to make a review about the educational app. So, before we begin, I would like to have a few words from the bottom of my heart. So, okay?
Go ahead.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
Okay, so thanks for the development of the technology, people nowadays, especially students like us, can learn a lot of new things, a lot of knowledge without spending any kind of money or wasting any time to the form of class.
True that.
Yeah, and I myself and you at work are considered to be an introvert. So we hate studying with more than two persons. Is that true at work?
I mean, well, for me personally, I don't exactly hate studying with a group of people or in a class. I mean, I feel like that's normal. So, each person, each to their own, right? Like you may feel nervous. I mean, I'm not that nervous, but it's just that when you're studying in a group, you tend to feel a bit nervous because there are people watching you and you feel like you're going to be judged. And your teacher too, because they're going to be scoring you, and your friends are going to look at you, and they might actually not learn anything from you, but make yourself a bad example. So you don't want that. You want to keep up your image. So you tend to get nervous, and that's it really.
Yeah, and just like you say, especially about learning a new language, I do not want to everyone else to hear my pronunciation when it's not perfect. I don't want everyone to trust that, right? So in today's video, I gonna share to you and everyone here about a self-learning language app called Duolingo. So Edward, have you ever heard about the app Duolingo before?
No, this is actually the first time I've heard of it.
Okay, so that's why I'm here. So okay, Duolingo is an educational app to help you studying language. So it's completely free on many platforms such as Google Play on Android or Apple Store on iPhone and on the PC too. Well, come again, it's totally free. But for now, I don't know in the future they will make any plan to cost anything. I don't know. But I think that they should keep it that way, keep it free for everyone to use. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so one more thing is that on the PC platform they have something called Duolingo English Test, and it can certify your English skill just like an IELTS or TOEIC test. All you need to do is that you have the connection with the internet, and it's done. That's all you need to do, and it have about 38 different languages for you to choose. Yeah,
that's very convenient. But I'm just a little worried. Like you said, it's an introvert kind of thing. So I'm worried I might not be able to express myself much with just an app.
But I think this is okay because it's after I show it to you, it have many features that you might be like it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Edward, I heard that you just start to learn Japanese by yourself a few weeks before, right?
Yeah.
So can I ask you a personal question?
Okay, go ahead.
So why do you choose Japanese? It's a new language for you to study.
Well, I mean, studying Japanese, back in my childhood, I came in contact with the Japanese culture. I mean, it's not exactly the entire culture, but just an aspect of it, which is its animated shows and comics. When I read those comics, of course, they were translated into Vietnamese or English, and I started to feel kind of curious that, what the heck, what the heck? Why not just learn Japanese? I don't want to just read it, translate it. I want to learn the language, and so I started learning the language. It was I mean, it's challenging, but
Yeah.
it's fun.
Okay, so can I ask you a favor? Now I would like you to help me to do a quick demo and try to use the app by learning Japanese. And after that, you can tell us your opinion about it. Can you do that for me?
Sure thing.
Okay. So here we are the app. So I will introduce the app for you, okay?
All right.
Alright, so as you can see here, I choose to learn the Spanish, okay? You can learn, after I introduce for you, you can choose the course Japanese, right? You learn Japanese? Yeah, okay. So I'm not really go far anything. So I think we have the intro, the phrases, the vocabulary about the travel, food, restaurant, family, shopping, and we do have the different level here. You can see that level 1, level 2 maybe, yeah. It's all about the vocabulary and the new word. So the Duolingo do have the story. I think I do not unlock this yet, but haven't unlocked this yet. But I think that it will have a different story for you to read, and then you can learn a new word from it to inspire your inspiration. Okay, so this the achievement. Yeah, you can see I almost get a Wi-Fi. I don't know what is this. Yeah, but it's look very colorful, right? What do you think?
It looks actually pretty child friendly.
Yeah, like you really play a game, right? You have
exactly.
Yeah,
An
And-
app that lets you study and play at the same time.
yeah, and we have a little ball. I think you can compete your friend in here. I don't know.
Compete with your friends. That's pretty cool. That's like boosting morale, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we have a different store to yeah. When you learn, when you pass some different level, you can unlock the ruby, the gem in here to unlock the outfit, to buy the outfit for your Duolingo bird. I don't know, to make it cooler. Yeah. So
I see some power-ups in there, but what are those for?
I think I'm not sure. I think it's say here it does allow your trick to remain in place for one full night
I see.
activity. Yeah.
That's
Well,
pretty
you
cool.
you can find out later when you use the app. Okay. So we will head to the course. Well, Japanese, right?
Japanese, exactly.
Okay. So I will choose for you the Japanese. Okay. Learning Japanese for the first time or already know some Japanese.
I already know some.
Okay, start a test. Wait, loading. Okay,
Translate this sentence, is it?
switch. Oh, nice. So you do really know some word, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can read some of these.
Well, you can use this to hear the sound.
Oh, yes, so you can actually tap in it to
Yeah.
get the pronunciation,
And you
right?
can tap it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What do you think? This is comfortable for you or this too hard for you? What do you think?
This is actually a very convenient app. Like you can obviously have your knowledge checked here, and they even give you a test to see just how well you remember from what you've learned.
Yeah.
And there's also the see that I totally got it wrong here.
Yeah.
And when it's wrong, it actually gives you the correct version of the sentence. Therefore, you can draw from that your experience. And here's my favorite part, the pronunciation.
いいえ、ペットはいません。
That's pretty cool. I mean, like, they use a local's voice, I mean, the native's voice, so that you can listen to it multiple times and get the gist of how to pronounce it.
So can you tell me this is I just learned that Japanese has 3 different the alphabet, right? Kanji or anything. So you can you tell me what is this?
Well, these are just what they call hiragana.
Oh, hiragana.
Hiragana are the simplest forms of Japanese, And then there are kanjis which originated from Chinese. They took the characters from China out and then made into Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Here we see hiragana, and then betto means pets here. So that's actually what we call katakana.
Oh, okay.
That's another completely different alphabet.
Okay.
So here, this sentence can be translated to no, there are no pets here. And that's correct. Do you want me to go through with all the tests or?
Okay, you can skip it. I think, yeah, quit. How about you can try to learn Japanese for the first time. We'll
Alright.
try to make a demo of this and tell you about your feeling.
See, you can see it pronounce it right here.
Oh.
And so it pronounces at the same time it shows you the characters. So I think this is a pretty good app. And we have this, what we call it, the romanji. In Japanese it's called romanji, where it takes the alphabet letters and put it in like this. So what I already like about this app is that there's pronunciation, there's the romanji there for you to check, and then there's the pronunciation along with the character here.
Okay.
You can remember how it's written at the same time you can remember how it is pronounced.
Oh, we have some number here.
1
Yeah, but it's obviously just one. I mean, there's number one. You see number one here, and then you
Yeah.
tap it, and then it says ichi. This is pretty good. I mean, good app for beginners. However, I do think that there is, I don't know how to say it. I mean, this app depends on the learner a lot, because if you do this, but at the same time you don't have a notebook and a pen to write, and you're so immersed into the app, you start to forget that, oh, maybe I should have written it down, and you end up only remembering the characters.
Okay. So I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To the next part, I will ask you about your feeling, about your opinion. Okay.
All right.
Okay. To the part, tell us your opinion at work. So what do you think about the app?
I mean, the app was really convenient. I mean, I was surprised because I've tried out multiple apps before.
Yeah.
With the same kind of function, which is to help us learn a new language.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've come across an app as good as this. I mean, I could have just used a translating app, the Google Translate, or if you just go on the Google Play or App Store and try to find like a dictionary. I mean, those dictionary apps have its own charm, and I think people can find it pretty easy to work with. Whereas Duolingo's operation, the operation of Duolingo is fairly simple. Like you don't even. The bad thing about Duolingo is it doesn't give you like the instruction on how to work the course at first.
So you take a little time to
Yeah, you
used
take
to
a
it,
little
right?
time
Yeah.
to get used to it. However, the good thing about it is that it's simple. So even if there's such a disadvantage, it compensated with the fact that it's simplistic. So you just tap it and you see the outline and all that. You see the structure of the lessons and you can understand it instantly. The other thing is the visualization. The one we did just now, it had number one, right? In English, it said choose
the number.
one. Yeah, one in quotation mark.
Yeah.
And then in the four squares, one of the four squares had number one. And then there's the pronunciation and the hiragana written right under it.
Yeah.
So that's very convenient.
Anything else? Anything else you want to comment about the app?
Well, I think it's like it carries the same flaw. Which in this case I can't exactly fault the flaw, is that when you're from a country with the alphabet letters, these apps provide you with enough help, but it's only for the countries. For example, I learn English, right? And I'm Vietnamese. And as you know, the Vietnamese language depends a lot on it's based on the alphabet, the Latin alphabet, right? English is the same, so it makes it easier because the two alphabets are similar. But however, for me, who's used to the Latin alphabet, and now I have to study the Japanese alphabet, it is pretty difficult and it takes a lot of time to get used to. But that's where the advantage of this app comes from, is that it shows symbols,
Yeah.
and symbols that you can associate with the word and the pronunciation, thus making it good.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I think.
Okay. Thank you for your opinion at work. Okay. If you guys, anyone who watch video, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe our channel maybe. Thank you for listening. We are very appreciate that. Thank you. Bye.